All right, the statement that Lil Wayne made talking with Fat Joe on Instagram the other night is 100% proof why some of these rappers and celebrities should not be representing the voice of the people. Now I'm going to play this clip that Lil Wayne said, and it's completely outrageous. And I'm sure some of you probably are going to agree with it, but I'm sure most of my demographics are going to be like, what the heck is Lil Wayne talking about? Before I do, you already know what it is, man. Smash that like button and make sure you share this video. Here's what Lil Wayne said.
So you have a unique perspective.
Very
What do you think about what's going on right now with this cop on Big George stepping on his neck and all that?
I think when we see these situations, I think we also have to understand that we have to get very specific. We have to get so specific, and what I mean by that, we have to stop viewing it with such a broad view. Meaning, we have to stop placing the blame on the whole force and the whole everybody of such a certain race, everybody with a badge, and we have to get into who that person is. And if we want to place the blame on anybody, it should be ourselves for not doing more than what we think we're doing.
All right, now I know what a lot of you are thinking. First of all, I'm not gonna insult Lil Wayne. I'm not gonna say he's been drinking too much lean. I'm not gonna say he's been popping too much pills. I'm not gonna say he's been drinking too much alcohol. I'm not gonna go there because despite what Lil Wayne has promoted over the years, I do think in some instances he's definitely a brilliant young man and his voice is definitely valuable in some instances. But I think this time he's overstepping his boundaries and he really just don't understand the system that we're dealing with, especially the justice system or the police system and the inception of it. And I think Mark Lamont here, I was reading a tweet that he said the other day. He was pretty much saying, if you guys ain't reading books, if you're not studying your history, you might just want to be quiet because you could come off very, very ignorant in saying some of the things that you say. For you to sit up here and say you wouldn't blame the police, I get it. You say, all right, you don't want to blame the whole institution because of what one police officer did. And then you have to say, well, okay, what was the force? What was it built upon? And you have to go back to the slave patrols, which grew into your police departments, your Boston police departments, your New York police departments. And what a lot of people don't know, all it takes is just a little bit of research, and you'll see that a lot of the people that started these original companies when they made the transition from, i.e., slave patrols to police, actual police, districts, they kept it in the blood. They kept the same type of tactics. They never really switched it up. So it's the institution that people should be against because it's the institution that allows this to happen. He acts like this guy in Minnesota, Mr. Floyd, was the one isolated incident. No, this is something that's continuing to happen, a systematic approach. And to the other point that he said about, well, you can't blame one race. I don't see that happening. I see Caucasian, I see white, I see blacks, I see Latinos, I see everybody out there in the streets protesting. I see all different races of people, whether you want to say whatever's going on in the street, you see everybody going in about this. We all got a chance to see this on camera. So who else do you blame? Now, again, was it that officer's fault? Absolutely. Was it the officer's fault around him? Absolutely. But it was also has to go back on the institution that facilitates this to be able to happen to certain people. This don't happen to everybody. This don't happen to certain people in certain communities. It only seems like it continues to happen to us. So I think Lil Wayne overstepped his boundaries here. I get what he's trying to say to a certain extent, but this is one reason why we can't seriously sit back and think that rappers and celebrities and movie stars are really going to represent our plight like that. You just can't. They really can't relate. These guys have been millionaires for 25, 30 years. They just live different than the average person. And it's really funny to me that somebody like Lil Wayne can sit up here and be harassed by the police and them stopping his private jet and seeing what's going on and him to actually say this, man, I just don't get it. I understand these guys got sponsors and they don't really want to offend none of these people because they could lose that money that they're getting every month if they step out of line and say the wrong thing. But what happened to the man that just stood up who ain't give a damn? That's the guy I'm looking for. The man who's just going to stand up and say, look, man, I don't care. Because I guarantee you this, other races of people would not tolerate this, And it will be by all means necessary to get justice in a situation. This is what the country's supposed to be founded on. So, hey, man, let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with Lil Wayne? Do you agree with what I said? Are you kind of in the middle with it? I definitely know what you guys think in the comment section of this video, man. I definitely appreciate it. Also, make sure y'all share this video, man. Get this video out to the people. You already know how we do. Gonna keep on popping and pushing out more and more content to the people. 365, 7 days a week, baby. We'll be putting it out there. All we need you guys to do is continue to engage the content, sharing, liking, and also make sure you subscribe to get more exclusives like this. And after you hit that subscribe button, I give you a second to do it real quick. Hit the notification bell as well. Select the option that says get all notifications from this video. Lil Wayne giving his opinion. Let me know what you think about it, man. It's your boy, Oh God. Hip Hop News Uncensored with another exclusive. Over and out. Peace.